Thank you, Chris. I have the honor of introducing a great friend that has served this state for many years through his leadership and commitment to excellence, Georgia's 83rd Governor, Brian Kemp. I've known Governor Kemp, his wife Marty, and their daughters, Jarrett, Lucy, and Amy Porter, for years. What I've come to know and appreciate about Brian is that he is a man of integrity and hard work. He is Georgia-grown, self-made, and true to his principles, even when no one is watching. Brian loves Georgia, and he shares our values and beliefs. As governor, Brian will build upon the strong foundation laid by Sonny Perdue and Nathan Deal. He will work hard to ensure that all parts of our state, including rural Georgia, where I live, have access to a quality education, affordable health care, and economic opportunity. I placed my confidence in Brian a long time ago, and I can assure you that there is no one better to lead us moving forward. Georgia's best is yet to come. So please join me as we welcome my good friend, Governor Brian Kemp.
Thank you very much. Oh, wow, thank y'all so much. What a great crowd this morning. I want to thank my friend Brian Marlowe for that kind introduction, and certainly, as you all know, or at least many of you do, his great leadership in South Georgia. I certainly want to thank Kessel for his great work this year with the Chamber, and certainly want to wish Sonny the best in his tenure over this next year. I know he'll do a great job. I also want to just thank my wife Marty and daughter Lucy for getting up so early and coming to Eggs and Issues this morning. They're right over here with us. I know many of you saw Lucy hauling the diesel fuel can around on our bus tours, and you're probably thinking why she's not in school, but she's been getting a little bit different education over the last year or so, but they have been great, and I'm proud to have them with me this morning. Monday, I was incredibly honored to take the oath of office and become Georgia's 83rd governor. I want to let you know how excited I am to work with Speaker Ralston, Lieutenant Governor Duncan, and the legislature this upcoming session and the years to come to keep Georgia moving in the right direction. And during my inaugural address, I talked about my old high school football coach, Billy Henderson, and the impact that he made on me on and off the field. Coach Henderson laid a foundation for people like me to grow, excel, and prosper. And he lived by a simple but powerful motto: it can be done. And as I begin my term in office, it's abundantly clear that our state is on solid footing, a sure foundation. Over the last 16 years, we've experienced incredible growth and economic opportunity in Georgia. And as Chris said, under the leadership of Governor Sonny Perdue and Nathan Deal, Georgia has weathered dark days during the Great Recession, and we have emerged stronger than ever. Wages are rising, and the unemployment rate is the lowest in 18 years. Georgia is the epicenter of job growth, the Hollywood of the South, and soon to be the cyber capital of the world. We are, as you all know, the top state for business 6 years in a row, a leader in logistics, fintech, agriculture, and aerospace. And through criminal justice reform, we have reduced crime, saved millions, and strengthened our communities. Investments in education have brought higher graduation rates, and our commitment to early learning initiatives has ensured a brighter future for Georgia students. It is a great time to be a Georgian, but it is not time to grow complacent. Let's pick up a hammer and grab some nails. It's time to start building on this solid foundation poured by those who came before us. An educated workforce is a key to continued growth and opportunity in Georgia, and it all starts in the classroom. To ensure a bright and promising future in our state, we must invest in those who educate, inspire, and lead our students. As I've said many times, approximately 44% of our teachers leave the profession before 5 years. To recruit and retain the best and brightest, we must remove red tape in the classroom and keep teacher pay competitive. Tomorrow, I will announce a historic and well-deserved pay raise for our educators. These hard-working Georgians are shaping our future. We recognize their service, and we will reward their efforts. In addition to investments in personnel, we also must prioritize school safety. I certainly appreciate the work that the legislature and Governor Deal did on this issue last year, but there is more to do. The classroom should be a safe haven for students, not hunting grounds for school shooters. In the amended budget for 2019, I have included $69 million in one-time funds for school security grants. All 2,294 public schools in our state will receive $30,000 to implement school security priorities that will be determined by local school boards, local administrators, teachers, parents, and students. To keep our kids safe, we also must address mental health issues in the classroom. I will detail many of these issues, as you know, lead to school violence. Tomorrow, during the State of the State, I will detail plans to put mental health counselors in our schools. These mental health professionals will engage with struggling students and help provide the resources needed to prevent disruptive, aggressive, and potentially violent behavior. To keep our families safe, we must also take on street gangs and organized crime. According to a recent survey, believe it or not, there are over 71,000 gang affiliates and 1,500 suspected gang networks in our state. Even worse, this crisis stretches statewide, rural, suburban, and urban, touching communities large and small. 157 counties and 155 school districts have reported suspected gang activity. And social media is becoming a tool for recruitment, with kids as young as 5 years old being tapped for membership. My budget proposal includes $500,000 in initial funds to form a gang task force within the GBI. This highly qualified group of experienced law enforcement personnel will work with local district attorneys and law enforcement to stop and dismantle gangs. Through the criminal gang and criminal alien database, we will track and deport drug cartel kingpins who are terrorizing our communities. By working with Attorney General Chris Carr, federal, state, and local partners, we can undermine organized crime and keep our streets and our neighborhoods safe. Finally, when different parts of our state have unique challenges and concerns, all Georgians deserve access to quality, affordable health care. As governor, I will work to increase choices, improve quality, encourage innovation, and grow access to affordable health care across this great state. I look forward to working with the legislature to grow the rural hospital tax credit, tackle the doctor shortage, and put hardworking Georgians first. As I've said many times, I'm honored and humbled to serve as Georgia's governor. I certainly appreciate the challenges as well as the opportunities that we have ahead of us. And after traveling to all 159 counties, I know that local chambers play a huge role in recruiting and retaining businesses in our communities and our great state. I look forward to us working together for a safer, stronger, and more prosperous Georgia. Thank you so much for having me this morning. God bless you, and I know that God will continue to bless our great state of Georgia. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.